Okay, Tom Baker, Trafford manager. A 2-1 defeat at home to Vauxhall Motors. A narrow defeat. What are your thoughts on that one?
Frustrated, if I'm being honest. I felt like I spoke to the players at half time and said that there weren't a lot in the game. It was quite end to end, it was quite open. Two decent sides, there wasn't too many clear-cut chances. And I said that possibly, the team that got the first goal would go on to maybe win the game. I think we come out, started really well, scored a really good first goal, and then probably dropped back a little bit. Runcorn then had a really good spell, sort of after our first goal, 10 or 15 minutes where they put us under real pressure. And then I thought we sort of withstood that. And then we conceded the 2 goals, probably when the game was quite open again. So yeah, my initial feeling is frustrated. Frustrated for the lads as well because, there's not a lot in the game, and for large spells we've played really well. But the goals are really poor, and I think my message to them in there is we've conceded quite a few goals in the 3 games I've been here. Listen, we've conceded a lot of goals all season, but we have to address that.
Yeah, I think you mentioned in your programme notes what a fantastic win it was away last week at Stafford, but we let 3 goals in, and I suppose that's something you'll be working on in training, I guess.
Of course, yeah. You work out in training, and it can be various things. It can be personnel as well. And listen, the lads have done really well. It's been a really good 2 weeks. We've had some great results. But it's disappointing in a game like that today, where you're playing a good side, by the way. Vauxhall's a real good side. They're at the top end of the table, so they've got a fair few more points than we have. So we need to understand that where we are in the league and where they are in the league. But I think that's even more frustrating because there's just nothing in the game, and ultimately it's come down to 2 lapses of concentration, 2 balls in the box, and it's ended up in the back of our net.
Yeah, I suppose with each passing week and each passing game, you're getting more information and seeing what the players can do, what you need to tweak, and are you picking up everything that you need from that? And
yeah, 100%. I just said then, I feel like every game we've learnt something. Training's been excellent, really, really good, but you really learn on game day. And I feel like after the first game, Shifnal, I had a clearer head, and I learnt so much in that game. Same against Stafford, after I've watched the VO and the information I've been given from obviously from Lee and Keel. And then again today, I think the positive is the first 2 games you're learning while you're still picking points up. I think today, obviously, you go away learning, but obviously you've lost the game. But listen, we're going to lose games. We've drawn 1, won 1, lost 1. It's not a bad start. We're never going to go and win 5, 6, 7 on the spin. It's just not going to happen. But I think we can take a lot out of the game in terms of where we need to be better.
Yeah, I think a point today probably would have been fair. We had a few scrambles towards the end there. Another day one of those would have gone in, I think. And it would have made all the difference, and that point would keep us heading in the right direction. But there's definitely, I think like when you started here, there's loads of football to play. There's plenty of football to play.
We've played 3 games. We've got so many games to play, and I thought, obviously I don't want to disrespect Vauxhalls, but I thought a draw would have been a fair result today. I don't think their keeper had loads to do in terms of making saves. I don't think Boovy did neither. I think it was more a game where they had a little bit of territory in periods, and then we did as well. I think we looked really threatening on the break with our front lads, which was good, and the goal sort of come from that. But yeah, I think a point would have been a fair result. But listen, full credit to Vauxhalls. They've gone 1-0 down, similar to what we did against Shifnal. They've gone 1-0 down, they've put the foot on the gas, and they've gone and scored 2 goals, and they've won the game. And ultimately that is what football is about. And I just said to the lads in there, we've got to be better when the ball comes in our box. Both goals have come from crosses or deep balls into the box, and we've got to be better on first and second contact. And that little lapse of concentration today has cost us.
Yeah, it's a team game, and we don't really want to single out individuals, but Charlie Frost seems to have settled in well. 2 goals in 2 games. Wonderful finish for that one today, in off the post.
Yeah, Charlie's done his job.
Yeah,
we brought him in to score goals, brought him in to lead the line, obviously give Matty Davis a bit of help, who's done that pretty much all season on his own before I come in. So he's come in, scored 2 in 2. I think he tired towards the end. Obviously, he's not played loads of football at Hyde. He's been sort of in and out, and when he has played, he's been coming off. So he's probably not done a lot of 90 minutes. So I think he tired towards the end. But again, he got his chance at the end where he could have nicked the point for us. Couldn't have really done much more. The guys made an unbelievable block, but yeah, he was impressive. And I think you could see they were worried about him, as they were Matty as well. So no, really positive start for Charlie. There's a lot of good performances today. You know, it's not like we've been played off the park. It's not like Vauxhalls have carved us open. It's just come from 2 balls in the box where we're not quite switched on, and we've not won first and second contact.
Looking ahead, last question. Looking ahead, Bootle away next week. Prep for that during the week, I guess.
Yeah. So we're going to potentially try and get a friendly on Tuesday. Again, you know, I've been here sort of 3 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks, and we've had 3 games. So I'm potentially going to get a friendly on Tuesday, just so we can look at a few bits. There's quite a few lads that have not had a lot of game time. If not, we'll train, and then we'll look to Bootle. And listen, it's a tough league. There's no easy games, and you know, Saturday comes quite quickly. So the disappointing thing is we've got to wait a week now to go again. But the lads have trained brilliant. They've been top draw since I've come in. So yeah, it's all positive. We've just got to go again.
Good. Yeah. Okay, Tom. Cheers for speaking to us.
No probs.